Time is money. Invest your time to make money, leverage that money to make more, and then buy back your time for a net profit. What does this mean? Well, this is a hint to one of the most important investing tips that I can give you in your life. If you don't learn this particular thing to invest in and how to invest this way, you are not going to have success in life. There's no way that you're going to become wealthy. You're certainly not going to become rich unless you understand this concept. Pretty much every single wealthy person that you know of that has been successful and has made a lot of money has employed this tactic to some degree, and those that don't, well, they never make it anywhere in life. If you guys are just joining me for the first time, I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build financial independence, how to get the physique you want, how to get the girls you want, and how to go from the victim mindset to the Bulldog mindset. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, okay, make sure you click the subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell so you get notifications. And guys, also, take the Bulldog quiz up here. This quiz is just a 10-question quiz, which will tell you what your Bulldog score is. Really important to know that, so you can know where you stand, so you can know where you need to grow in life. All right, so let's talk about this, okay? Now, as someone who has become a multi-millionaire, all right, I have employed the strategy, which is basically the quote that I gave you at the beginning of this video. Let's go over that quote one more time. Time is money. Invest your time to make money, leverage that money to make more money, then buy back your time for a net profit. Okay, now I actually wrote this in my book, The Complete Software Developer's Career Guide, and I've talked about this before. This was a concept that I came up with, and it's really important to understand what exactly this means. So essentially what this is, I'm going to give you the overview first, and then we're going to go into the details, okay? But it's three things, all right? The first one is to invest your time early in life, okay? The second one is to invest your money that you make to get more money. And then the third one is to invest that money back, and you're going to get a net profit from that, okay? So what exactly does this mean? Well, it means this. Early on in your life, you're going to invest time because you don't have money, okay? So what you want to do early on is you're going to basically invest a lot of time, okay, in making money. All right. Then you're going to take that money that you make and you're going to invest that money, okay, which can be leveraged to make more money. And then finally, you're going to take that money that you've made and you're going to invest it back to buy time so that you can have time and achieve the ultimate success in life, which is to optimize your resources, to optimize essentially the balance between how much work you put in and how much you get to enjoy out of the work that you put in life. That's the ultimate goal of life, at least as winning the game of life, as we would say, from a financial perspective and really an enjoyment of your life perspective. All right. So let's drill down into this, because I know this is a difficult concept for some people to understand, but it's really critical that you understand this. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. So first of all, let's talk about investing your time early in life. All right. So what I mean by this, okay, is that money is a scarcity, right? Money is a thing that you don't have a lot of. So what you want to do early in your life is you want to trade your time, okay, to make as much money as possible. So what does this look like? One of the things it looks like is developing a high-paying skill, right? I talked about my book, The Complete Software Developer's Career Guide. By the way, if you want to develop a high-paying skill, check this out. This is actually part of my other company, Simple Programmer, but this will teach you how to be a software developer, okay? If you invest some time in learning how to become a software developer and you can make, six-figure income, okay, make $100,000, $150,000 a year, that's worthwhile, okay? Because you're going to be able to use that skill. Another way to use your time is to develop a business, okay? Start working on building a business. Build a YouTube channel, build an audience, right? Start working as many hours as you can to go ahead and build something for yourself in the future. Also the grind, right? I talk about the grind all the time. Work extra hours, all right? When I was in this phase of my life, what I did was I was working 70, 80-hour weeks sometimes. I was working a regular job. I was working my side business and building that from the ground up. And I was working on some other projects, like doing online courses that was making me money. And I was making a lot of money, but I was spending a lot of time. I was grinding for at least a good 2.5, maybe 3 years of really grinding hard. Okay. So the key is at that time in your life, right? Early on, you want to invest your time. okay? And you're going to put a lot of time in, all right? Don't worry about enjoying your life. Don't worry about any of this bullshit right now. Instead, you're going to get that later. You're going to buy that time back later, but you're going to buy it back with interest, okay? So that takes us to the next part of this, okay? So now, let's say that you have invested a lot of time, all right, in order to make some money, to get some scratch together. Now, what you want to do is you want to invest that money. All right. One of the big ones I talk about is real estate investment. Okay. This is what I did. Again, I'm giving you the formula that I use to become a multimillionaire. It's not magic. It's not luck. Okay. It's not even some secret. It's this, because this is the key, is that you have to be able to leverage what you can in life. Leverage is the key to building wealth. Okay. So let's say that you invest in real estate like I did. Okay. You've got this money, you invested in real estate. Okay. Now that money's making money for you and you're using leverage, you're using the bank's money. It doesn't have to be real estate, but real estate is one of the best investments. Okay. Another one would be a business investment. Okay. Let's say that you reinvest your money back into your business or growing your business. That's also a great investment. All right. Coaching or education. Right? Hire a coach. Okay. It's gonna shortcut you. It's gonna give you, the ability to make more money, or education. Right? So education, good example of that is the Bulldog Mindset membership. Right? Guys, if you haven't joined already, you should be part of this. It's only $7 for the first month. I've got a $7 trial, and then it's $30 a month. Okay. That's a cheap price to pay to get the education to learn these things. Right? So there's so many things that I can teach you about building a business, about investing in real estate, okay, about living your life productively, instead of you learning it out on your own. Plus, you have a group, an environment of other guys that are also learning these things, are sharing their knowledge, and that's going to accelerate your growth extremely fast, okay? So you want to invest your money to make more money. So real estate was the thing that I invested in. I also invested in coaching. Okay. I got coaching and education, bought lots of books, bought lots of courses, okay, developing my skills, and I invested back into my business as well. Now, the final step here is now you want to invest the money that you made to buy back your time for a net profit. What you're basically going to be doing at this phase is you're going to be spending money to save time. Okay, so let me give you some examples of this. All right. So hiring someone to clean your house, hiring someone to mow your lawn, hiring someone to cook meals for you, or using a meal prep service. Okay. Hiring an employee in your business to work your business, to do the work, right? I've got a video editor. I've got a copywriter, right? I don't do a lot of the things. I just make the videos. I do, the overall big picture type of things, but I don't do the day-to-day work. I don't do any kind of editing. I don't do any kind of, most of the manual process of running my businesses. So they sort of run for me, but I'm investing my money, right? I'm paying people to do this stuff so that I can get back time. All right. Another one, like I said, was hiring coaches, right? So hire a coach to accelerate your learning so that you don't have to spend such a long time learning something, right? So for example, a lot of my coaching clients that hire me, they hire me to help them with real estate investing. Okay. Because they don't want to spend a year reading a bunch of books and learning how to do real estate investment from a lot of different sources and trying to figure this stuff out on their own. Instead, if they hire me as a coach, within a couple of months, I can give them all the information they need and help them and coach them and teach them how to buy their first property and how to invest in real estate and to do it in a profitable way, right? So, again, and they use this for the same thing for business, right? You could have someone who goes and tries to learn how to build a business on their own, and it took me, a good 5 years to figure that out. Or you can hire a coach and they can teach you how to create a business, how to build a business, and do that in maybe like 6 months worth of time instead of 5 years, right? Basically, what you're trying to do in this phase is you're trying to use the money that you have, right? Because remember, at the beginning of this cycle, all right, you had a lot of time, but you had a little bit of money. Okay. Now, what we did was we took that time that we had, okay, we invested the time or traded the time to make money, because time and money are interchangeable. Okay. Then we take the money that we have. Okay. And money is a leverageable thing. Time isn't really that leverageable, right? So we took time, we traded it for money. Okay. Then we take the money, which is leverageable, we invest that. Okay, we leverage that and we make a return on that automatically, right? We're getting paid just for having money, essentially. That's what investing is. So now you're making money off of your money, okay, which is expanding the amount of money that you have. So as you do that over time, okay, now you hit that third phase, and now we're going to take that money that we made, okay, and we're going to convert it back into time, but we're doing it for a net profit. Right? Okay. And so that is going to allow us to live our life and to enjoy our life, right? So for example, I can do that and I can pay for all kinds of luxuries in life that just save me a bunch of time. So I can go and do things. I don't have to really work in my business. It'll still generate revenue every month. I've got real estate investments that are generating revenue for me, right? I'm paying a property manager to manage my properties, right? I don't have to have burdens on my time. So I'm buying back all this time. So now I can enjoy my life. And ultimately, I'm going to benefit from that. So I want to contrast this with the average person who doesn't do this. Okay. So the average person, how they live their life is what they do is that they basically use their time to make money, and they continue to use their time to make money, right? But they don't ever really use their money to make more money. They just keep it in that one currency. They're just trading time for money their whole life long. If you just trade your time for money, you're going to keep on staying where you're at. You can't get ahead in that respect. Maybe your time could be worth more money, okay? But you're never going to do an uneven trade, right? The idea behind this is what's so critical. So I want to make sure that you grasp this idea. Let me know in the comments if you don't understand this still, because I know that it's hard to understand, but if you grasp this, it is going to drastically change your life. And this is going to help inform the strategy of your life. When I do coaching for guys, okay, and I help them to plan out their lives, how they're going to retire and how they're going to make money and maximize their opportunities in life and the time that they have, I'm going through a framework like this. We're working on these things. I'm basically helping them, teaching them how to invest their time first, okay, and then how to get money from that, and then how to take that money and invest that money to make more money, and then how to, at the very end, take that wealth that they've accumulated now and buy back time so they can enjoy their life and they can actually retire in their 30s like I did. I retired when I was 33. I'm basically retired because I'm financially independent. I don't have to work another day in my life. I do these things because I enjoy doing them, and I still want to do something in my life. So again, I know that most of you probably can't afford the one-on-one coaching with me, and that's fine, but I would highly encourage you, if you haven't already, like I said, go and join the Bulldog Mindset membership. There's a link below. It's just $7 for the first month. You can try it out. If you don't like it, you can cancel at any time. But the reason why I emphasize this is because I talk about these things in here. I lay out the exact strategy. I know this is kind of a longer video, but I have a lot more detailed plans in there because, you have to have a certain level of understanding in order to understand even what I'm saying in this video, right? So this video may be even too advanced for some people that are just starting to get some financial understanding and to understand their life. And so you need guidance, you need help along the way. And again, if you can save yourself time, okay, if you can invest that time and make more money out of that time, right? If you can learn how to make those high paying skills, if you can learn how to invest that money, then you're going to be in a much, much better position than most people. Again, if you don't understand what I'm saying in this video, okay, leave a comment below. I'll do a follow-up video. I'll answer some of these questions that you guys have. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button and share the video with a friend, someone who could utilize this advice, because let me tell you, so many people are living their life the wrong way and they don't understand this simple concept that is so critical to really making a lot of money and to living the best life that you can. All right, guys, that's it. Talk to you next time.